So I am not, by any stretch of the imagination, an experienced cook. In fact, other than the most simple things like scrambling eggs or grilling a chicken breast, I haven't done a lot of cooking in my life. But recently I have been. And I've been working with a company you may have heard of called Blue Apron. And they provide all the ingredients, exactly what you need. And most important, they provide you with a step-by-step recipe for success. And for somebody that's not terribly experienced at something, having a recipe that's step-by-step is a great comfort, because you know that if you just do it the way the pros tell you to do it, it's going to turn out right. And in fact, more often than not, it does. And the meals have been very interesting, and different spices, and in many cases, really delicious. So how does that tie to what we do for a living? Well, when we are less experienced at something, having the professional guidance, having that recipe for success really does make a difference. Things do turn out better when you follow the steps. But the challenge is, especially in a complex selling environment, is there is no recipe that you can put on a 3x5 card that will take you from step 1 to step 50. Because at any given time, there can be a zig, or there can be a zag, or new people are entered into the discussion, or the company gets sold, or a new competition shows up. And so companies may throw up their hands and say, well, we can't put together a recipe for success for this because it's too complicated. Well, let me challenge that, because that is the primary role of the chief cook in the environment, and that is the sales manager. And the way the sales manager provides guidance is allowing the salesperson to keep on track. And I lived that. I lived that for years and years when we had a sales organization that had monthly sales meetings to review the status of deals. And even more important than monthly was getting together with salespeople on a weekly basis. And there's a huge difference between being a scorekeeper and being the chief cook. Because the scorekeeper just asks, what are you going to get this week? What are you going to get this month? What are you going to get this quarter? They're not providing any guidance. But the chief cook can tell you, based on where you are in the cycle, what needs to be done. Here's where you're at. Here's what you're looking at. Here are the steps that you need to take to get from point A to point B. And so that role of being able to provide that guidance and the direction is, in a sense, what I have now on a Blue Apron recipe card. And I hadn't thought about it when I was doing it, when I was managing a group of salespeople, but that's very much the same job that I did then. It was just more dynamic, because obviously the recipe for success changed, if not on a daily basis, definitely on a weekly basis. So, salespeople, use your sales managers to help you strategize. Where are you and where do you need to be? And sales managers recognize that is a key role in your day-to-day and week-to-week involvement with your salespeople. Help them move that meal forward to get the kind of outcome that you're looking to get. Thanks for listening.